create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, there is a light. And tonight we are here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. and we are talking to all of you. And tonight, we have a powerful message. Tonight's the night that we're going to explore where we've been in this journey of life and perhaps what obstacles may be appearing before you. Do you see a supposed obstacle? Are you saying something's blocking me? Ain't no stopping me now, but bam, I'm right into the wall and I can't get where I want to go, and it's not moving the way I'd like. Everything I try doesn't seem to be working. I'm feeling blocked, I'm feeling stuck, I'm feeling stagnant. I don't know which way to go. Well, when I sat with Spirit and we prepared for the show, Spirit had quite a lot to say about these obstacles that we have before us. So no matter where you are in your life, no matter what you're facing, there's an opportunity that can come from this obstacle. I know it doesn't look that way, but there's an obstacle that has something to give you as a gift, but we've just got to peel back the layers. So tonight, we're going to explore your obstacles. We're going to explore the things that you feel are not allowing you to move forward in the way you desire. We are going to look at what's going on within you, and we're going to make the shift. So if you're ready to make a shift, make a change, if you're seeing something as a blockage impeding your movement forward, then take out your notebook. And those of you who are listening and watching, hit record or save it on your Facebook page, because we're going to give you some tools, some tricks, some ways to take that supposed sour lemon and make some mighty fine lemonade. And soon, everything will begin to shift around you. But it's all how we see it. So first, let me give out the phone number, 888-565-1470. That's the number to call so that we can get connected. And you can call in and ask your question here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 1100 AM in Atlanta for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And that's me, Sarah Spiritual. We are going to navigate these supposed obstacles because sometimes life presents things that seem problematic. And how do we kind of work around those problems? And it's also about what's going on inside of you. What's the mindset? How can we shift and make a change so that you are on track to move through that obstacle? You know, there are many obstacles that feel like they are insurmountable. Some of you who have physical pain, sometimes the pain can be debilitating. We don't feel as if we can make it through the day. Then there are things that are financial crises that we don't know how we're going to navigate. Then there's family matters. Those always seem to hit really near and dear to the heart. And then there are those obstacles in love. Anyone know about those obstacles? Those things that we feel are impeding us from attracting the perfect relationship. The relationship that's going to really make us feel what we always wanted to feel in love. What do you feel is impeding you? And what appears to be insurmountable? I want to hear from you on the Facebook feed. I want to hear from you here on our lines at 888-565-1470. Because we're going to navigate this experience together. So when I was sitting with Spirit, it was really interesting because Spirit was filled with this firm energy of anything is possible. No matter what it appears before you, the supposed obstacle is an illusion. It is something that is meant to distract you from the divine plan of what it is you desire to do and what ultimately you're meant to do and what your blessing is meant to be for you. You see, everybody has this list of magnificent happenings that are meant to be a part of this human experience. But often, we're so busy looking at the list of what's not working and what we don't like that we can't quite seem to get ourselves in the pace to attract what we desire. And then we begin to lose ourselves in those illusions. You know, when I first came to Florida, and many of you know my story, but I came to Florida and I was so excited. New adventure, new place to live, paradise. And in paradise, I was going to be able to work poolside because I could live and work from wherever I wanted and just sell deals and travel and do what I was meant to do in my corporate arena. But then it seems like life presented a problem, a circumstance, a condition, an insurmountable happening that I just didn't know how I was going to find my way out of. There I was, flat on my back. There was an injury. And for those of you who've had pain, we know that that can really stop you in your tracks. But then suddenly the life as I saw it, you all have your vision of how you see your life, right? You all imagined how it was going to be. So what has taken you away from that imagining, that experience, that vision of who you are and who you see yourself becoming? So there I was. And it was almost felt like a death sentence. Well, you're not going to be able to do this anymore. We don't see you doing this. This injury is going to cause this. And should this happen, then this is going to happen. And, oh, we see 3 surgeries in your future. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mr. Doctor, but you are not Sarah Spiritual, and I do not see 3 surgeries in my future. And I had to stop, because had I bought into that, and that doesn't mean that the doctors were wrong. That's their job. And I have the utmost respect for medical science. But there was something inside of me that felt like there was a different way to handle this, a different solution. So I made a choice. And in that moment of that choice, I think I was more afraid than I was at the prospect of having a surgery, because now my choice left it all on me. But when you leave it all on you, then you, the being inside of you that already has the answer, is going to prompt you to be more resourceful. You know, often when we have a problem, a circumstance, a condition, a situation, we turn to people. And people are always going to give us their opinion. And you know what they say about opinions. But guess what? Well-meaning friends and family can only tell you what they would do if they were you. But here's the interesting part of that whole statement. They're not you. They cannot tell you what to do because their experience is different. They're wired differently. Their thought process is different. Their feelings feel different. And their soul is not your soul. So when you're faced with a problem, a situation, an obstacle, a condition, and you find yourself in a place where everyone's advice is there, but doesn't feel right for you, and you don't know what you're going to do in your analytical mind, which that's a busy place, isn't it? I think I have 3 races going at any given time. How about you? So when the mind is going, and the circumstance and condition or the situation or the problem is circling around almost like an animal ready to attack and bring you down, what are you going to do? You drop. You drop, you stop, and you look up to the heavens and you ask for assistance. And that assistance is only going to activate the knowing of the solution that lies within you. Whatever that is, you need to ask the soul of you, because it's the soul of you that can identify what the aspect is that needs an adjustment. Because often the problem is really not the problem, it's the aspect within you or around you that needs a little tweak. And rarely is it as chaotic or crazy as we see it. But because we're in it, when you're in a problem and it's circling and circling and circling, almost like a buzzard, you don't know how you're going to find your way out. And that's when the mind, the busy place, plays a trick on you. That's when people's opinions begin to make sense to you, but that's their opinion. What are you going to do? What do you feel like you want to do? And that's where the courage is born. That's when you recognize who you are and you choose the path of courage. You choose the path that feels right to you, and you trust that a solution, a new path will open. And in the meantime, you weather the storm. If you were a boat out in the middle of the ocean and a storm came, first of all, I don't think there'd be too many people to call to say, what shall I do? And in the middle of that storm, what can you do? It's not like you can say, I'm going to head back, because the storm is upon you. And it's not really like you can really push very far forward in the direction you want, because the storm, the waves, the energy is going to start to thrash you around. So what do you have to do? You have to tighten up. You have to batten down the hatches. You have to prepare for the rockiness that is there. Because often, by the time we realize we're in a storm, the storm is upon us. By the time we recognize an obstacle or something within us that is out of alignment, we're already in it. We've already made a choice that maybe isn't feeling right, or something happened out of our control that is causing us angst or anxiety, and we don't know what to do. Well, at that moment, you are in the eye of the storm. And in the eye of the storm, you can only ride the storm out. But in that energy of riding the storm out, two things can happen. You can allow yourself to get gripped with fear, and fear can just paralyze you. And so the minor adjustments that you have the ability to make during the height of the storm, you won't be able to do, because you're filled with fear and you are fearing this worst possible outcome. Or as you sit there in the midst of the storm and the winds and the rains are battling upon you and you don't know what you're going to do, you could be still. You can literally drop down and ask your inner being, what's the outcome? What do I do now? And the solution will come. It'll be presented. Something will occur. You'll have that aha moment that gives you that power to have the courage to ride the storm and pass through it and come out in a different spot with a different perspective, and often in a better way on the way to where you were going in the first place. I imagine that, and we here in South Florida, we understand what the Carolinas went through, because we've endured that here, as many other regions have. In the height of the hurricane, Maui was just faced with horrific hurricane approaching. So in that moment of fear, we're gripped with, what do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I protect my house? Do I batten down the hatches? Do I leave? Do I flee? How do I prepare? There's so many choices. But in the midst of making all those choices, what's happening is there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of angst and anxiety, and we don't know what the right answer is. And some people are saying go, and some people are saying stay. But ultimately, the people who stayed during the storm, they stayed because that's what they felt they needed to do. That was their inner guidance speaking to them. You know, we've all had our own personal hurricane happen in our lives. We've all had this wall of water that we're faced with that we don't know if we can ride over that wave and make it to the other side. We've all made a choice where the floodgates of happenings have occurred because we opened a door and didn't realize what we had really created. And sometimes the opening of the floodgates are really more governed by what went on in our thoughts and our actions and our inner being misaligned and focusing on an outcome with an uncertainty or a fear, as opposed to this direction of, I choose this and I know that I'm going to be fine. Every obstacle presents an opportunity to grow. Every obstacle presents an opportunity that if you batten down the hatches and you ride and navigate at the best of your ability and you go within and you just trust the process, which seems easier said than done, in that moment, that's when limitless, infinite possibilities begin to unfold in the energetic field. And as the storm dissipates, as the happening begins to subside, as the problem begins to, be shown in a different light, solutions are presented. Options are there. A better sense of being fills you. And you know, this is my path. This is my choice. And if there's an obstacle that you perceive as blocking something from coming, so you say to me, okay, Sarah, well, I'm not in a storm. I'm just kind of sitting in a desert and there's nothing coming my way. Then start walking. Start moving. Start doing or thinking or feeling something that is close to the feeling or the excitement or the desire that you want. Don't just sit there in the middle of the desert and go, it's a little dry here. Hark, I don't see anyone coming my way. Start moving. Start doing something. Change the mindset. Change how you see it, how you view it, how you're interpreting it. Change that feeling. Because it's the feeling of something's not here that is actually the greatest obstacle that you have created. By noticing what you're noticing, the absence of what you desire, all you have is the absence. But if you shift the mindset and you look at it a little differently and you say, in this moment, I don't see what I want, so I'm going to have to look at it differently. I'm going to feel it, even though it's not physically here. Because in my knowing and the knowing within me, the me that is soulful, the me that is in tune with source, and the wisdom that resides within my soul's journey that comes up in front of me and says, here it is. Here's the key to what you desire. I know that I have to listen a little more closely. I need to look a little more clearly. And I need to wait. But in the waiting, it's not the noticing that I'm waiting. It's the feeling that it's already here. It's the excitement of what it's going to be like, what it is when I am there. Because by feeling the feeling, in essence, you are already where you want to be. And you shorten the journey. And you bring forth to you everything you desire. There's no obstacle, there's no challenge, there's no circumstance, there's no condition that can stop you from the greatness that is you, that can prevent you from having all of your desires. You see, they're all already written. There's a list of all the things you could ever have wanted to have in this lifetime that you signed up for. I want to meet this person, I want to do this, I want to go there, I want to travel, I want to have abundance. And then somewhere along the line, someone else's story, someone else's opinion, a fear, whatever it was, distracted you and you looked the other way. And then when you turned around, you didn't see the evidence of what it really was. So then you lost your belief that it was possible. All things are possible when you believe. And every obstacle, no matter how insurmountable it appears, that is your stepping stone to greatness. We welcome your phone calls here on WWNN, 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. Call us at 888-565-1470. We're going to be answering your questions here live on the phone lines, live on Facebook. I thank everyone who's joined us on Facebook. We've got some exciting events coming up, some really exciting news. I have been busy, and we've come up with some magnificent plans for all of you. So we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go to the phone lines, and we're going to go to Facebook. I see we've got quite a lot of questions lining up. I think I have to get a little busy, don't you? Time for us to answer some questions. Remember, heart to heart, soul to soul, we're in this together. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Are you ready to take your message, share it with the world, and become an author? Join us for a powerful all-day writers' workshop Saturday, October 13th at the Metaphysical Chapel in South Florida. An all-day learning experience on creative writing, editing, publishing, marketing, and getting the most from radio, TV, and social media platforms from experts in their fields. Register at metaphysicalchapel.com. Join Hay House author Lisa McCourt, editing publishing experts Carol and Gary Rosenberg, Sherry Hembry, author of Journey of the Lightworker, marketing relations platform expert Kim Wise, radio personality, media, and promotional expert Sarah Spiritual, and host Reverend Kevin Lee. Make your book a successful reality. Pre-register for only $49 at metaphysicalchapel.com or call 754-300-1428. Go from inspiration to book manifestation. Get your ticket at metaphysicalchapel.com. Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
How much better would your life be with more youthful energy, a clearer mind, optimal blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and enhanced intimacy? Order Pyridine's line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and find out. Call 623-299-9224 to order the Pyrolite mineral supplements, Pyrolite's full-spectrum vitamins, and Sowuchi Herbal Tonic. These 3 supplements developed by NASA scientist Dr. Fred Bell will make a quantum improvement in your health. Visit Pyridine.com to order yours today. That's Pyradyne.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual Live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Everything comes when the stars align. And we are spiritually speaking to all of you all across the nation on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100 AM in Atlanta. And we are so excited. I can't tell you yet. Wait, no, my spirit guide said, wait, don't tell them. Don't tell them what you're up to. Oh, Lord. Okay, I can't tell you. I guess we're going to have to start to answer some questions. Nothing like a cliffhanger here in the land of obstacles and opportunities, but we've got some news for all of you, and we're really excited to tell you about some things, but I can't tell you yet. So I do hope you stay on board so you don't miss the news, because I really, really, really want to share it with all of you. But we're going to go to the phone lines. I've got a call at 888-565-1470. You all know the drill. As I take a call, the phone lines begin to lighten up. You can get your call in. Write the number down, 888-565-1470. You've got a situation, a circumstance, a condition, an obstacle that you are trying to navigate. Well, tonight is the night that we're going to kind of move that out of the way and climb up the little stepping ladder so you're at the top of the obstacle. You know, what's that song? I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find. I'm on the top of the world, and there's no obstacle in my way. I am going to Miss Jennifer, and she is in Port St. Lucie. Jennifer, how are you?
How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Jennifer, and how may we assist you tonight?
I just have some questions. I'm on my job for the past 10 years, and I'm getting ready to transfer into another area.
Yes.
And I just want to find out from Spirit, how does he see this going for me? I'm going on vacation this weekend, and then when I come back, it's going to be a new area. So I'm just kind of concerned and just the emotion that's going along with it.
And that would be the emotion of fear, right?
That's a part of it, and just, you know, some of the patients, that's the way that I see their emotion today, the tears of missing my presence. And
okay. But your time has passed. You gave them service. And those that wish to stay in contact with you will stay in contact with you.
Okay.
It's time for you, Jennifer, to put you first. Now, there's an adjustment period, of course, because you're getting used to new systems, new people, different location, new personalities. But it's all going to work out perfectly. Okay. It's closer. It's more convenient. It meets your needs, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Then step forward with the ease and the grace that is supporting this transition. This is a transition that you have been praying on and asking to come into fruition, yes?
Yes.
And so here it is. So there's nothing to fear. And there's nothing to be sad about. Because everything has its season. Everything has its time. You know, earlier I was just talking to someone about, sometimes things are happen because it's time for them to finish or end or close. So it's time for you to finish, end, or close this experience, to create a new one that's going to offer you a different lifestyle, a different way of being. It's going to open up new possibilities, introduce you to new people. You are feeling a little bored, so change is going to be good for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Stand strong in the experience. Yes.
And I'm getting ready to take a vacation just to get away, just to take a deep breath, rejuvenate. This is a good thing I'm doing.
It is a great thing you're doing. Great thing.
Okay.
Because it's going to bring you into the new experience fresh, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
just
Jennifer.
Get confirmation from Spirit.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
You're welcome. Safe travels.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We've got to go to Atlanta. There's always something going on in Atlanta. Let's see what's going on with Sherry in Atlanta. Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
How may we assist you? What's going on?
Nothing really. I was wondering if the spirits could tell me when they see me moving out of my new apartment, even though you told me to settle in.
Well, I don't understand the question.
No, I was just wondering, do they see me moving to a new place?
No.
A new apartment?
No.
Interesting. First-time buyer. Sarah, I wanted to tell you, throughout the whole time that you've been talking to me,
yes,
I go back and I listen to everything that you say to me because I have to believe in myself. And that's what I realized the other day. And I heard this bell, like a dong, go off in my bedroom the other night when I was in prayer. And I don't know what it was or who it was, but it was like a dong bell, like ding, like that. It wasn't my phone, and it wasn't the TV set. I didn't know if you can shine some light on that for me as well. I was kind of praying.
Well, whenever I hear bells, whenever I hear anything harmonic, it reminds me of the harmony of the angels.
Ooh.
So it's that harmonic convergence of all the energy meeting together, your prayer, the energy of the universe supporting, and then the tone associated with it. Very powerful time. And as a musician, as a singer, of course we need a little music, right?
I swear I heard that dong. It was like a dong. I'm like, oh my God. What
then
was
I'm
that?
sure you heard that, my dear. I'm
It
sure
freaked me
you heard
out.
that.
Was that a good thing that I heard?
It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. It
Thank
served
you.
as a confirmation. So what did you learn, Sherry, when you went back and listened to all the things that we've said for years on national radio? Are we learning to believe in ourselves?
Yes, ma'am. And throughout the times that yes, I am. But yes, I am. There's no but yes, I am. I'm getting away from negative things, people, places, and things, and I keep hearing you say, it always works out, Sherry. And I just got you in my voice, and yes, it does help me out a lot.
Good. You know, a lot of people hear me in their head. It's a popular thing that happens, you know?
Well, it's the truth when I say it. I can't speak for everyone else, but I do.
Mm-hmm.
I have to hear certain things, when I run into certain things, like certain people, places, or things, per se.
Believe in yourself and believe that you have power to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And with that belief, you can move mountains. Absolutely.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Sherry. God bless you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're coming back. We've got some questions on Facebook, and we've got other calls in Atlanta and Florida, so we want to be sure to get to all of them. And if you haven't joined the conversation, pick up the phone, 888-565-1470. And we're going to go to Facebook, see what's going on. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Before I walk through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Pyridine has imagined a new reality, created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, at 1100 AM in Atlanta. And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. And we have some Facebook questions lining up. So let's see what we have on Facebook. We've got Jeanette Costello. She's got a question. We've been in the hospital with my mom for the past 2 weeks, and she's seriously ill, but they haven't been able to find why she's not improving. Can Spirit offer anything for us? And I have Mom's name is Carol, so let me check and see what we have going on with Carol. Interesting, because there's a lot of energy that seems very drained and weak around your mom. And I want to know if they've tested for certain pathogens or something that is an infection that is kind of in the bloodline. So there's something in the blood, there's something that they have to look for, Jeanette, something in this energy that seems to be draining her energy. I almost feel like she doesn't have the strength to stand up and walk, and it's been progressively getting worse. So Jeanette, see if there's some additional testing for any viral or pathogen presence and see what that will bring for you. Thank you so much, Jeanette Costello. We will hold the space and the energy for your mom to have some healing, and we will ask the angels, Archangel Raphael, to bring mom healing, and we send that to your mom, Carol, now, and Archangel Raphael will assist you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. And who else do we have on Facebook for us here? We have Gina R. May. Gina R. May says, tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of obstacles. Oh my goodness, at work happening. What's happening? You know what? She's just caught between a crossfire. I see a lot of personalities going on there, Gina. It seems like everything is just out of sorts, and people are against each other. It's like they're pitting each other against each other. And you've been feeling like you wanted to leave this job. You haven't been feeling comfortable there for a while. But there's also not the right opportunity present yet for you to leave. So it's not for you to run screaming from this experience. Seal yourself off, Gina R. May, and seal yourself off with this beautiful white light. Ask Archangel Michael to stand around you and keep you protected. And do not participate in the gossip that's going on around you. Head down, do the job, and keep it moving. You're going to be fine. This is going to pass. There's some reorganization going on, some personality differences, and a hidden agenda with one of the people in charge. So let it all unfold, and you continue to stay focused on what is in your highest good. Thank you so much, Gina R. May. I greatly appreciate your Facebook question. You know, speaking of Archangel Michael, you know, the Angel Day is coming. And for many, many years, we have honored the angels. We've honored the Expedito Enlightenment Center. And then we had taken a little break because you keep doing the same thing and you got to change it up. So all of a sudden, I was driving in the car on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach, and I've got that whoosh of inspiration. You know that feeling? I wasn't thinking anything about my angels. I wasn't having a conversation with Archangel Michael. And then all of a sudden, it said, you need to do something to celebrate the angels. You need to honor the angels. You need to honor Archangel Michael. You need to have a ceremony. You need to have a prayer circle. You need to have a gathering of souls to come to the center so that they can honor the energy that upholds the light for all of mankind. It's not about anything other than the light that's there. And Spirit was very clear. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy. It just has to be all of us gathered together and putting together this wonderful event for all of you to attend. So that's what I've decided to do. We haven't even sent out an announcement. And guess what? You on national radio are the first to hear that on September 29th at 6 p.m., Saturday night, you can spare an hour and a half or so to come visit the center and be a part of the light, be a part of the energy. Pay your energetic respect and honoring to the angels, Archangel Michael particularly, and join us in this magnificent, energetic, life-changing event. We have been doing gatherings for years, and Everyone who's ever attended one of our gatherings has always walked away and said, wow, I feel different. We've structured it in different ways. This time it's going to be all about the angels and all about you and everything you desire to put together. I know on the Facebook feed they're going to be posting it. We're going to start to post it throughout the internet. But Expedito Enlightenment Center, free to you. Come join us in a tribute, a ceremony to honor the relationship we have with the angels, Archangel Michael particularly, and let's create the shift that all of you are looking to have in your life. We'll see you there. Follow my page, Sarah Spiritual, on Facebook. Follow my Instagram page. We'll be posting it there. And I know my web team is thinking, oh God, we've got to get it up on the website too. But that'll follow in the next day or so. We've only got 10 days, but that doesn't matter. It's just all of us gathering together and honoring the angels. Me, you, let's make a shift. I look forward to seeing you there. Also, on Tuesday night, if you want to learn how to work with your angels, if you want to build that relationship, if you want to know what you can utilize to connect with the angels and ways you can shift the energy, like for instance, Gina R. May, if you knew what I knew about angels, you would know how to shift the energy in that workplace. You'd be sitting there going like, whatever, people, I've got the angel power. I've got the surrounding angels all around me, and you would know what you would want to say. You would know how to make the connection, and their little rant would stop bothering you. So if you feel like you want to build your relationship with the angels, go to my website, Sarah Spiritual, and click the classes and events and see what we're offering. The class is only $25. I would love to have you be there. It is Tuesday, the 25th, the same week as the Angel Week. So we are honoring the angels. And wait, one more thing. On Sunday, the 23rd, I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale at the Metaphysical Chapel of South Florida, and we're going to be talking about spiritual protection and how to survive in today's world and energetically be sealed off and yet energetically receptive to all the blessings. So I do hope to see you at some of my events. Visit sarahspiritual.com. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. We're going to take a quick question. I've got to go to, we've got 3 minutes. I'm going to Vicky. And Vicky, she's in Atlanta. Vicky, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm doing great,
Sarah?
Vicky. Yes, welcome. Is this your first time calling?
No, I spoke to you before.
Oh, well, great. Thank you so much for reconnecting. Vicky, how can we assist you?
Last time I spoke to you, you
Yes.
mentioned something about me being a healer.
Yes.
I want to know, what do you mean by that?
Well, the energy around you is filled with the energy that assists people in feeling comfortable, assists people in healing in your presence. Now, there's many ways we can do that. We can allow the healing presence to flow through us, through our hands, and you can actually work with people energetically. You could learn how to work with the angels for healing. Archangel Raphael is a healing angel. You could study different modalities of healing. That would be, for instance, a Reiki or Theta healing. So many options out there. I offer some healing classes that are part of my apprentice program. But really what being a healer is being a conduit of energy, a steady flow of stream of energy that allows other people to feel comfortable in your presence and allows them to facilitate the healing within them so that they can feel better about whatever's upon them, be it a physical affliction, emotional affliction, or just a life circumstance or condition. And Spirit tells me that people feel very comfortable around you, Vicky. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes. And everyone wants to tell you their story. They're like, let me tell you my story. Let me tell you what's going on. Let me tell you. And you're like, oh, Lord, does it say it on my forehead? Tell me your problems. What?
That's true.
I know.
Yes, you're right.
And sometimes that's the journey of a healer. You know, first there's a sign that says, tell me everything. And then you're like, oh, God. But it opens you up. And you're embarking on a journey that the next 5 years is going to bring a lot of transition in your spirituality. You're going to feel this resurgence of connection with people and community. You want to make a difference in the world. So how you identify that, Vicky, is is really, really important because it'll be a choice that you make, not the suggestion by me. It'll be something that organically comes to you and you say, wow, I know what I want to do. I want to do this. Like, for instance, I have a student in my apprentice program. She's graduated. We have a commercial for her. It's Isabel Prado. And she became a reflexologist. That's healing. She didn't feel like she wanted to lay hands on people or study Reiki, although she studied modalities of healing. She studied with me. But then she took the time to study reflexology. And she's at our center now offering reflexology to my clients. So it's a wonderful experience when you step into it. But it was a journey. She left her corporate world to make this choice to change. She studied. She did what she had to do so she could follow the passion. So when you have the aha moment, Vicki, it'll fall perfectly in alignment for you. And I do hope you visit my website. And if we have your email, I'd love to include you in the mailing for my apprentice program, which is launching in October 11th.
Okay.
All
That'd
right.
be great.
Wonderful.
Oh, Sarah, are you saying I'm gifted?
Honey, you are more than gifted. All right. So there's a lot of gifts around you. So we'd love to explore that with you. But we're going to take a minute now to hear from our sponsors. I trust I've given you guidance tonight, Vicki, and thank you for continuing to follow the show.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got calls, not just in Florida. We've got to go to Massachusetts, and we've got some Facebook action going on. And Lord knows I've got to get busy during commercial. So stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
The brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Tune in for laughs and surprises with The Boca Show. Sundays at 4, only on 1470 WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Are you ready to take your message, share it with the world, and become an author? Join us for a powerful all-day writer's workshop Saturday, October 13th at the Metaphysical Chapel in South Florida. An all-day learning experience on creative writing, editing, publishing, marketing, and getting the most from radio, TV, and social media platforms from experts in their fields. Register at metaphysicalchapel.com. Join Hay House author Lisa McCoy, editing publishing experts Carol and Gary Rosenberg, Sherry Hembry, author of Journey of the Lightworker, marketing relations platform expert Kim Wise, radio personality, media, and promotional expert Sarah Spiritual, and host Reverend Kevin Lee. Make your book a successful reality. Pre-register for only $49 at metaphysicalchapel.com or call 754-300-1428. Go from inspiration to book manifestation. Get your ticket at metaphysicalchapel.com. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. How much better would your life be with more youthful energy, a clearer mind, optimal blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and enhanced intimacy? Order Pyridine's line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and find out. Call 623-299-9224 to order the Pyrolite mineral supplements, Pyrolite's full spectrum vitamins, and Sowuchi herbal tonic. These 3 supplements developed by NASA scientist Dr. Fred Bell will make a quantum improvement in your health. Visit Pyridine.com to order yours today. That's PYRADYNE.com. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
Hello, this is Secretary of State Ken Detzner. As the state's Chief Elections Officer, I encourage all Florida voters to be election ready. Remember to check your voter registration status, make sure your signature is up to date, and review your sample ballot. And also, make sure you know your election dates and voting options. Let your voice be heard. Get ready, get set, vote. Visit yourvoteflorida.com for more information.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Department of State, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
Go to your app store and download the WNN app on your Android or iPhone. And never miss a Talk 1470 minute.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Indeed, there's a light right here in sunny South Florida, and we are speaking to all of you all across the nation on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, heard live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And let's not forget, 1100 AM in Atlanta. We're so excited with all the relationships that we've been building in Atlanta, relationships with businesses in Atlanta. We have so many exciting connections that we're making, and we just love everyone in Atlanta. Now, South Florida and the rest of the country, do not get jealous, but we are looking to connect with all of you and spread the word so that when we are going through these obstacles and these problems that we feel like we can't overcome, that we all have this wonderful resource of staying together and assisting each other on the path of life. And if you're a local business and you want to promote your business and get that exposure with a captive audience, then we would love to have you be a part of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. So please visit my website, Sarah Spiritual, and drop us a line, or email media, MEDIA, at sarahspiritual.com, and perhaps we can feature your product or your service right here on our show. Thank you so much. Let's go to Facebook. I've got some stuff going on. So Marlena Crow is saying, I hope you see my message. So Marlena, I hope I see your message too. And then we have Denise Theo. Denise Theo is talking to me about something going on in her marriage. I don't know if we have that queued up, but we want to make sure that we connect with that, because that seems to be a sticky situation. How many of you got some love issues going on? What's love got to do with it? Well, a heck of a lot. When all of that is going on and we don't know how we're going to manage that experience. And then we've got so many things. Let's see, what do we have in our Facebook already queued up? And then we'll see if we can put together Denise here. Tracy Hale Aiken. So much going on around me. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel for me? Well, it's not an oncoming train, so you're going to be fine. You know, I see here around you, Tracy, that things are very complicated because you're going through this transition within yourself, and it seems like the people around you are, I'm going to use this word, ornery. I've got like a lot of angst around you, and people are not cooperating, and it's difficult for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish in your life, Tracy. And the way I see it here is that coming out of this 2018 year, you're opening up this new energy. I feel like there's a shift to change, maybe even a work change, because I feel like we've got to change something to get out of this cycle. I feel like so many people have expectations on you and you're choking. You just don't know what to do next. So take a breath, meditate. It's going to take about 6 weeks for what, I know that sounds like forever, but it's going to take about 6 weeks for this to slow up and calm down. And then you're going to have a different perspective. So see yourself as you would like things to be, and things are going to turn around for you. All right, Tracy, thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to take another Facebook question. Who else do we have on Facebook? Denise Theo. There we go. She's having a hurricane, and it's right in her house. And can you let me know if I see the situation changing? Because she's got a lot of stuff out of sorts with her and her husband. And if we could just flip back the screen, I just want to get a hold of Denise's birthday here. I just want to see what that number was. There we go, 426. Okay, well, your husband is really getting ready to make a change. And if I could tell you that he's been feeling stuck and stagnant for a while in his own personal life, in his own personality. And now it's as if he's seeking something different. And he's closing out a cycle in his life. There's a 9-year cycle that's coming to a close. So he's feeling like he wants to make changes, but he's approaching it in a way that he's kind of in this angst, angry kind of way of being. And he's not accepting responsibility for the things that aren't the way he wants them to be. He's not participating in making the shift. He just wants magically things to change. And I feel as if he's not emotionally there for you right now. I feel like he's shut down and shut off. But what I see coming for you, my dear, is really interesting, because right now you're all about family and friends and community. And so for him to be like kind of turning his back on you when all you want to do is create this safe haven for yourself and your children, and that's kind of what your soul is telling you to do, you're going to have to let him figure it out. Do not engage. Do not participate in the destruction of himself and the relationship. You've got to let him be and just go within self, love self, create that safe environment, that safe container for the children, the storm is going to pass. But I feel like he needs to step back and do some inner work within himself before the relationship can decide if it's going to be able to mend. Because I feel like there's been a standoff of stagnation. This miscommunication has how they make me feel. For about the past 18 months, we've been out of sync. So now it's kind of coming to a head. But he's got to do his inner work on his own. Denise, Theo, I hope that you visit sarahspiritual.com. I would love to explore this a little bit more in detail, not on national radio, and have a personal session with you. So if you're open to that, go to sarahspiritual.com and look for sessions, click sessions, and maybe you and I can have a general session at your convenience, my schedule, and we will connect. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. I've got to go back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Yvonne. And Yvonne, she's in Florida. Yvonne, how are you tonight?
I'm good tonight, thank you.
Good, Yvonne. And how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I was calling to inquire about my mother's health, and I personally feel like I have been stuck for a long time in life.
Yes, because there's a part of mother that makes you feel responsible for mother. This is true, yes? Hello?
I don't know.
Okay. So you're inquiring about mother's health, but you are assisting mother through her health. Is that correct?
She lives in California. I live in Florida.
Okay. So what is the question pertaining to mom's health? Because really, in essence, you asked two questions. You asked, you're stuck, and then you're asking about mom. So what is your question about your mother? Her health?
Yes, I know that it's not good, and I was just wondering how it turns out.
When is her birthday?
5/7/49.
Okay. The way I see mom seems like a strong woman. Yes. Very, very stubborn. Good Lord. So this is a woman who's not going down without a fight. But I also feel like she has a fear of death. And I guess we could say that for many people, but she's not ready to make that transition. But she also doesn't want to feel like she gets demeaned. People pity her. You know, she's a proud woman is the woman I see. Yes, mother's a proud woman. Yes. But I feel as if, and hear what I started to say earlier, because I'm going to reword it because Spirit's still going back. There's an energetic cord between you and your mom, like there's expectations or something. I feel like there's this cord between you and your mother that it's somehow mom has a demanding personality. I know she's your mother, but I have to say that's how they make me feel. Yes?
Yes, she's a difficult individual, yes.
Yes, okay. So that even though she may be on the other side of the country, and sometimes that feeling isn't far enough for when she's being difficult, and I say that jokingly, but that feeling that you've had, she still has this energetic cord. She has this ability that when you connect with her, it's just like she can turn your mood right around. So in that way, even though you're not talking to her on a regular basis or sitting across from her or her caretaker, it's like she still can take energy, right? So there's some healing, honey, that you have to do regarding mom, because I feel like a lot of the stagnation that you are experiencing in life is from some of the experiences that have transpired between you and your mother that have kind of chipped away at the wholeness of you. And that doesn't mean she's a bad mother. It just means that her personality and your personality, you're a little wounded from that experience. And you're not allowed to move forward and experience what you desire. And what I see when I look inside, I see a little girl. I take you back to 6, 7, being judged, compared, almost shunned. And I feel as if what occurred at that time, that there's a fragmented piece of you. We in the spiritual world of the teachings that I follow, we look at it as an orphan. And this orphan is kind of still trapped in the past. So the orphan is attracting that.
It's still going on.
Yes.
It's still going on.
Yes. But it started as a little girl. So the reason why it still has power is because what we do is we go back to the past and we take that orphan and we kind of bring her to the future. And that's a work called soul integration, which has been mentored to me through the teachings of Theo. And I'm one of the people who know how to do that soul integration. I was blessed enough to study with Sheila Gillette, who's responsible for opening up Esther Hicks for Abraham and the law of attraction. So this is something that you and I, if you're open, we can work through, because that stagnation is there because there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you deserve to have everything that you want. Because I feel like fulfilled living is not in your hands the way you'd like it to be, correct? You can do things. You can do things with your mind. Like if someone gives you a task, girl, you've got it done. If you want to get something done for work for someone else, it gets done. But if it's for you to create for you, there's a wobble there where we're not in that being of, yes, it's going to happen. Your mind may say, I can do this, but the inner girl is going, no, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work out. Like I'm tired, I'm weary. And when you attract it, you don't experience it because it feels bland to you. It's like when you're sick for a while and then you go to eat your first meal. It doesn't have any taste. The things you've attracted that you wanted to have, that managed to come to you, it didn't meet your expectation.
Right.
It's almost bland. So we want to put flavor back in your life. And when I look at this energy as well, you are on this part of your soul. You're on a tremendous soul journey, Yvonne, where at this 2018 year is, who am I? Who have I come to be? What is my reason? What is my purpose? And you're trying to make that shift into the soul of you. But the human of you is feeling kind of lost. And so there's a resistance here. When I spin you into 2020, I know that sounds a long way, but I feel like you've up-leveled yourself to a place of contentment and fulfillment. There's just some work to do. And I don't even like that word work. There's some experiencing and releasing that we want to accomplish, Yvonne, so that we can take you exactly where you want to be. Have you and I ever sat together, Yvonne?
No, but I would love to.
I would love if we could connect. I am in West Palm Beach, but if that's not convenient for you, then we can do it on the phone or via Skype. We could start with a general session, and then perhaps we would delve into this soul integration process, because it is so profound and it is so powerful, and it gives you permission to live and release, forgive. And I know you've done a lot of this work. I know that you've delved into your spirituality, but there's still something that just won't let you just catapult to the future that I see for you.
I agree.
Okay. How did you hear about the show, Yvonne?
I saw you on Facebook, and then I opened Facebook about an hour ago, and there you were, and you had just come on, and so I called immediately.
Well, thank you, and thank you. I know you were holding for a bit, so thank you so much for holding for this call. I'm so happy that I was able to make this connection. Visit my website, Sarah Spiritual. You can call the center, and we'll connect.
How can I get this information? Because I don't know how to get the information and where you're at in West Palm.
Okay, I can give you the address. I am at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. I'm in the Tree of Life Plaza that is right on Okeechobee Boulevard. And my center's phone number is 561-682-0955. And my assistant, who answered the phone this evening to take your call for this, she will be at the center sometime around 10 tomorrow. And call and we'll find our next available spot.
Okay, I really appreciate that.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Very, very much.
And if you have any other questions, just shoot me a message and I'll write the phone number in a message for you, okay? Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, great. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I've got to go right back to the phone lines. We've got to go to Massachusetts. I've got Willie on the line. Willie, how are you in Massachusetts?
I'm well. It's a cool 72 degrees up here, so I can't complain.
Yeah, we've had a nice warm front coming through. We've got a little bit of our sticky humidity happening, but you know what? It's paradise. So when you're putting on your snow boots in a couple months, I'll be sending you my sunshine. I got sunshine. Okay, Willie, how can we assist you tonight?
I'm calling because I have been on the hunt for a new job.
Yes.
And there's a position that has shown interest in me that I'm really excited about, but they're moving kind of slow. I've interviewed with them 3 times. First was a phone interview, and then the in-person interview. It took a while for that to come together, but it came together. And I had the last in-person interview today, and walking away, everything went well, but it was still, this idea of it's going to take another month for me to hear back from them. So I'm just wondering what's the delay all about and what you see as it relates to this position and my job search in general.
Well, I don't feel that they have everything in order for the next step. I feel like it's a little exploratory. It's not that they don't need the position, but I feel like there's something exploratory in filling this position. Like maybe they're revamping something or shifting how it's presented. Is it in a similar field to what you were doing?
It is.
Okay. And it's tied to some of funding and stuff. Is that also true?
It is tied to funding. From what I was told, the funding seems to be solidified. So I didn't think that was an issue, but perhaps it is.
Well, it might be solidified, but maybe the check hasn't been deposited. Maybe there's still some processes that have to happen. There's a little bit of investigation still on their part. They're still figuring some things out, even though they've worked on this project before, right? This is not their first go-around with this project, yes?
Right. I mean, it's a new position that they created.
Okay.
But the individual who created the position is very well-versed in this type of research.
Right, and they've been doing this type of project for a while. But did you hear what you said to me? And I thank you for that confirmation. They just created the position. So they're still trying to figure out what it is they want from the position, who would fit. They're still fine-tuning the job description. Because sometimes as you interview candidates, we get different ideas as to what the position could look like, because everyone brings a flavor, a gift, a talent. But I can tell you this. You're very well appreciated, you're very well recognized, and they're very drawn to your energy. So if it's in your highest good, then it shall happen. If it does not come to pass, which that's not where my spirit guides are leading me, it's because they were still a little uncertain, and it's really better to have a position where they clearly have a direction as to what your job tasks are and what they expect from you, even though the person that would be in charge of you or your supervisor or your manager is well seasoned and understands the business. It is so important that you have a job that's solid. And it's not something that's so, you see, if it's a little wishy-washy or wobbly, the universe is not going to let you get there. And understand that you're not there because they're not ready for you, not that you're not good enough for them. Okay?
Powerful.
Okay. Thank you so much, Willie, for following the show, and greatly appreciate you. And thank you for taking our classes. If you could just share with everyone listening just one thought of what the apprentice class experience is like. Could you just share that with everyone, since I have you on the phone and you're one of my students?
The apprentice class is absolutely amazing. There's so much powerful information that's given in each session that it takes a long time to digest it all. I mean, I'm still digesting material that Sarah shared with us years ago because it's just so powerful, and the things and the teachings that Spirit gives her to share with us, the students, they're things that you will incorporate in your everyday spiritual journey. There are affirmations and mantras that Spirit gave Sarah to give to us years ago that I say on a daily basis because they're so powerful, and I've seen a world of opportunity open up to me as a result of connecting with Sarah through these classes. So I encourage everyone who's able to join in because you won't be disappointed.
Okay, thank you so much for that. It's been a pleasure to have you a part of one of my students. And, you know, as you get to follow your fellow students, sister and fellow students in the journey, look at some of our original apprentice members who have gone on to now practice at the center and explore their gifts. So thank you for being a part of this wonderful experience, Willie.
Thank you so much.
All right, God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we've got to go to Lake Worth. We've got to go to Detroit. We've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. Jiminy Crickets. We've got to go all across the nation and talk to you. So if you want to pick up the phone and join us, go ahead. 888-565-1470. And in the meantime, I got to jump on Facebook. Join the conversation in Facebook. We are talking about our Archangel Michael tribute ceremony that we're going to be doing on the 29th. And we've got more surprises coming up when we come back from this message. Stay with us. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Pyridine has imagined a new reality, created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com. Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954. How would your life change if you felt good about your body? Health and wellness expert Laura Harris has transformed herself and can guide you on your journey of emotional and physical transformation. Call Laura at 518-225-2302 for your free consultation and begin your transformation to a fit, healthy body. Using the latest wellness techniques, healthy lifestyle choices, and exercises, Laura Harris will have you beaming with confidence. For healthy healing breakthroughs, call Laura Harris at 518-225-2302. It's your time to feel and look good.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual Live on Periscope and Facebook.
Indeed. I was standing in the room before I walked in the door. I must have been standing in the Facebook room because, we got a lot going on in Facebook. I had to take out my phone and just really help navigate this because, wow, we've got questions going on. Be sure to leave your question in the feed. My goodness. Okay, first of all, we're going to Macedonia. Second of all, we're going to the UK. I've been invited everywhere. I'm coming. I hope everyone has a place to put me up. Okay, I'm coming to the UK. We're going to Macedonia. I have a dear friend, Mike Davies, great medium. He's in the UK. He's actually going to be coming back here to South Florida. He doesn't know it yet, but he's coming back because he and I had a conversation, and he didn't know by having a conversation with me that means things start to happen. So this guy's coming back to the US to do some mediumship work with me because we are so excited. So Susanna, yes, we're coming to Macedonia. Now, I want to talk to Christella. Do we have Christella there? Oh, thank goodness, because Christella's in the UK and she's getting sleepy. Well, we people in the US can relate to that. So let's take care of the UK here. So she's getting sleepy. She wants to know she's having a challenging life, health-wise, mental health. Christella, totally overwhelmed. There's a lot coming at you. Financially, I feel like you're kind of in the water. You're kind of treading water here. And the spirit guides and your angels want you to know that they're supporting you. I am seeing that there's a change in diet necessary for you, things that you're putting in your body. I feel like you're having reactions to food in your body and it's affecting your nervous system. I just feel that nervous-wise, your energy inside of your being is just not in alignment because, A, there's a lot of static and crises going on around you, just other people's issues, and you're getting caught up in it. You're not taking care of you. Archangel Raphael tells me she's not taking care of herself. She's not nurturing her body. And the rest, you're not, and of course, I'm sorry, we're keeping you up watching the show, but the rest is not consistent here. So there's some multiple components going on, and I'm feeling that you feel very alone and disconnected from some friends and family. And those that are around you are the ones that are creating this havoc. Regroup, reconnect, talk to the angels. Archangel Michael will assist you. Archangel Raphael will assist you in healing. There's a holistic practice, perhaps if you have acupuncture there in the UK, something that we can do to kind of relax the physical body, bring you back to center, balance back out your chi. That will allow you to be able to feel centered in self and then make the right next choices for your health. Christella, thank you for staying up in the UK and following the show. And my love to everyone in Macedonia for following the show. Susanna, thank you. I know that you are one of the many people in Macedonia that are following the show. I greatly appreciate your participation in the show. And I know, Susanna in Macedonia, you're opening up a lot of spiritual gifts for yourself during this calendar year. Coming into the end of 2018, Susanna, you are going to have a tremendous connection to the spirit realm. What else do we have? Oh, we've got Marlena Crow. Hi, Sarah. My husband and I have been, oh goodness, living homeless and living in a hotel for 2 years. Nothing's getting better. What are we doing wrong? I'm frustrated and depressed. And it's difficult, I understand, because, I really do understand, Marlena, because when we are in that situation where we don't have enough to jumpstart and get started, and we don't have the credentials, maybe financially we don't read right on paper, it becomes challenging to get a home, a place. But what I do see is I feel like, and I don't know where you live, Marlena, but I feel like there's, and you're going to tell me I've exhausted all opportunities, and I'm going to tell you you haven't. So first, visualize yourself in this wonderful apartment, condo, townhouse, or house where you walk in and it is yours. And you and your husband are saying, wow, It's so beautiful here, and it's ours. And I want you to together sit. I don't care if he thinks we're crazy. Sit together and hold each other's hands and say, I can feel it, honey. We are together in this beautiful house, and we are worthy of it. And we are fully supported by the universe, and the universe is assisting us in all we do. And that is why we're here in this beautiful house. And oh my goodness, it's ours. It's our wonderful place. And whether the place is an apartment, is a townhouse, villa, a house, whatever you envision, I want you to see it. I want you to feel yourself there. Being without a set roof over your head had to be one of the most scary experiences anyone could ever have, because it's a feeling of displacement. And it really ties into how worthy am I? And your first question is, what am I doing wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. A series of circumstances and conditions occurred, and now you're off track. So ask the universe to assist you. And when I had a time in my life where there was no solution, I couldn't go to a person and say, I need assistance, or help me navigate this. And it had to do with financial matters. I went to the universe and I said, universe, you have to help me. And so then they began to talk to me in a series of numbers. I began to see numbers on license plates. And I remember the first number I saw, Marlena, was the number 847. And it was time when I was in a job transition and I was getting ready to do something that would not allow me to work, because I had to do something to help my family, to help my son, actually. So when I was trying to navigate that, I was like, well, what am I going to do? And I saw this number and I just had this feeling. And I went out and I played the number 847, and the number came. And through a series of those feelings, being in the feeling of what it feels like to be worthy, and remembering that I was abundant beyond measure, and that the universe has solutions that my human mind couldn't come up with. Just like I said, there's a program, there's something that's there for you and your husband, for you to access, that will put you in a different place than where you are now. Being gratitude for the fact that you can sustain the hotel. I know you're frustrated. Being gratitude, because gratitude is going to also lift you up out of the circumstance and the condition. And ask the universe to surprise you with another way that abundance and happenings can occur to take you out of where you are. And if seeing numbers helps you, then ask them to show numbers. They will. I lived on Cash 3 for 6 to 8 months. And in the very beginning, it was 4 or 5 times a week. So everything I needed was being provided. All that you need will be provided. That is our birthright. That is the promise of the universe. That is God's promise to us. So although I know that you're frustrated, hang on a little bit longer. And in the moment of now, you are fully complete. And that this experience becomes the stepping stone to fulfilled, comfortable home living for you and your husband. God bless you in this journey. I know that you, in your question, are not alone, that many people listening and on Facebook are in similar circumstances. And so we hold the space of abundance for all of you to make that shift and transition. Thank you, Marlena Crow, for your Facebook question. We will hold prayer for you. And I don't know if you're local, but if you're local, then come to our Archangel Michael tribute, because you know what, amazing things happen. God bless you. Bye. And let's go to the phone lines. I've got to go to Alberta, and Alberta is in Detroit. Alberta, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Alberta. Is this your first time calling in to the show?
No, Sarah, it's not my first time calling in.
Okay. How can I assist you?
Well, Sarah, I'm calling because I was presented, I guess back in early summer by, he was a stranger, and he said he presented if I wanted to be a millionaire, and he said that to go to the bank and buy some Vietnamese money, and he was going to let me know when to go and cash it back in, and I would, become a millionaire. And he said, well, keep in touch with me, and I'll,
okay,
and I'll let you know. And he said, any day now, any day now, any day now. And every time I speak with him, it's always any day now. Is that a scam or?
It's not, because remember, the money didn't go to him, correct?
Right.
And there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people, and I've met many of them, who are saying that if we buy a certain type of currency and we hold on to it during some financial shift in that country and or our country, that Vietnamese dong, for instance, or the dinar, would be worth money. More than the amount. Now, what I like about the Vietnamese dong is that you went to the bank, you bought it, and if you were to now go back to the bank and trade it in, you'd get it at value. There's really no loss.
Right.
But there have been people who have been talking about this currency for years coming to pass. But because there's so many things going on in the world, there are things that, well, I guess those who follow the trends are feeling more and more that any day something's going to shift. And so it does you no harm by holding on to it.
Okay.
And because that's the reason why I like that is because, again, you can go to the bank and you can say, okay, here, I want to, or you can go to a place to exchange currency, and you can get back the money that you put. But so it's something that many people are following, and they're actually waiting for it to happen.
Yeah.
The timeline, I mean, I know people personally who've been waiting more than 10 years for that, and it probably longer. But the timeline is uncertain, but there's no loss, and it's not a scam, especially with that particular type of currency, because there's some resource that can returned to you. Yes?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the last time that I spoke with you, I was, embattled and trying to, get my monies back from that fraudulent credit card.
Yes.
Well, I went directly to the source, and they did return my money, but I was, wanted to take legal action, and I'm still trying to take legal action against them because that was devastating to me how they drug me through the mud and took the money. Do you think I will still be able to take legal action against those people, even though they did return what they took from me?
No. I feel as if this is the time to put the gauntlet down.
To let it go?
Let it go. Let it go, because then you will continue to attract that which you focus upon becomes that which you attract. You will create more injustices brought your way. You understand? And I remember you were like, they're not going to give in. I mean, they really had you backed against the wall. And so I remember that conversation. Now that and Spirit's like, no, it's going to be fine. It just keep hanging in there. And it is fine. But it took time, you see. So it's kind of like that investment money you're talking about. It's going to take some time. But everything has its time. All right, Alberta. And thank you for
ask one more thing?
Sure. Thank you for thank you for staying connected with us, by the way. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, I always stay connected.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, I just I'm concerned about my daughter getting a job. She just graduated college in May, and it seemed like she just and she wanted to go into, criminal justice was her major, and she's like getting very discouraged. Do you see her getting into her field of study?
I do, but your daughter gets a little fussy, so just tell her to get going. Okay? There's a job that's coming for her. They give me the number 2, makes me feel like in the next 2 months, something's coming. In the meantime, have her just, because she's focusing on, and I talked about this in the opening of the show, the absence of. So get a job, go do something else, similar if not what you like it to be, and just kind of start moving in the direction of it. And then watch, offers are going to pop up all over the place.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Alberta. I greatly appreciate you. All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we've got calls in Pennsylvania. I've got to go to Lake Worth. I've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. I've got to go all across the nation. And I've got to go back to Macedonia and everything else going on in Facebook and the UK. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because oh yes, we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room.
Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Are you ready to take your message, share it with the world, and become an author? Join us for a powerful all-day writer's workshop Saturday, October 13th at the Metaphysical Chapel in South Florida. An all-day learning experience on creative writing, editing, publishing, marketing, and getting the most from radio, TV, and social media platforms from experts in their fields. Register at metaphysicalchapel.com. Join Hay House author Lisa McCoy, editing publishing experts Carol and Gary Rosenberg, Sherry Hembry, author of Journey of the Lightworker, marketing relations platform expert Kim Wise, radio personality, media, and promotional expert Sarah Spiritual, and host Reverend Kevin Lee. Make your book a successful reality. Pre-register for only $49 at metaphysicalchapel.com or call 754-300-1428. Go from inspiration to book manifestation. Get your ticket at metaphysicalchapel.com.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Did you call me with your soul? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are Spiritually Speaking with all of you here all across the nation. We've been answering questions on Facebook and answering questions on the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And I just love answering questions. So we've got to go right back to the phone lines. And let's see, I've got Dana. And Dana is in Lake Worth. Dana, how are you tonight? Hi, Dana. Dana, are you there? Okay, well, we're going to just pop off of Dana. Let's see if we can get Dana back on the line, if she can reconnect with us somehow. And then we're going to go to Claudia, and Claudia is in Fort Lauderdale. Claudia, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great, Claudia. And how can we assist you tonight?
Well, I have two questions. My first question, I made an investment about 2 years ago, back in May of 2016, and nothing is happening. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my money. What do you see?
You made it with a person? You made it with a person who thought that this was a good investment, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
And
it was with a person.
Have you been able to get feedback from the person? Have they been able to show you progress with the investment, even though you haven't made any money? Have they showed you documentation? Yes?
Yes, he has, but there's always something. There's a hiccup every time we speak. So I'm still hopeful. I have faith that something is going to happen. I want to stay positive.
Right.
But what are your thoughts about that?
Well, I'm not here to give you my thoughts. I'm here to give you what Spirit is guiding me. And there's something... No, that's fine. But I just want you to know it's not my thought, because, we listen to our thoughts and we kind of jump to conclusions. But I feel like this man is not quite the expert in what he claims he is. I feel as if he's put it in a place where it's just kind of like the lady before was saying, it's not happening yet. It hasn't turned over yet. It hasn't changed yet. But in this, it seems like it's a little bit more risky where he has it. So you know what the investment is, but the way Spirit makes me feel is that I feel like you have to kind of put a little more pressure on this man, because I hear excuses. I hear excuses from Spirit. So that makes me feel like maybe he's not following through the way he's telling you he is. He's not doing everything he promised you he would do. So we need to make him more accountable, is the word they give me. Doesn't mean I see a bad outcome, but it's not in a good place vibrationally for me to see it turning out the way we want it to. Now, that's the obstacle. That's the supposed problem or the illusion. So that's what it appears to be, and we're going to take action in the physical. But let me tell you how we shift it in the spiritual. We see it being that and more than what he promised. We see him feeling like, even if he's not quite doing all the right things by you, him feeling compelled to do the right thing. And we see the money being returned to you with increase. And that's the vision that you have. That's what you say, I have faith. So you continue to have the faith, but something doesn't feel right about this guy. I'm not saying he's lying, but something's not authentic here. So we need to kind of peel back the layers. And I get the sense that's why you called, because you're like, okay, I'm having faith. I believe. I know that, if something doesn't play out right, that the universe is going to bring it back to me. But there's a part of you that's going, no, this is one too many excuses from this dude, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And my next question is, this is kind of embarrassing, but I cannot stop thinking about a person, a man.
Okay.
It's been a few years also, and I don't know why. I have no idea why this person is on my mind all the time.
Deep soul connection. You guys are connected in the soul. You've been connected for a while, and you're in that state of remembering. You're in that state of remembering. And I also get the sense that somehow you cross his mind too, even though I don't feel like we had a lot of interaction. I just don't feel that, right? But you can't let him go, right?
Right.
Okay. But look at the aspects that intrigue you about him. Look at the aspects that make you feel connected to him, and then ask the universe to bring forth that and greater in a physical person that is available for you, that you can be with.
Okay, now does he share the same thoughts that I do?
You do cross his mind. You do cross his mind. That's a lot of times when you feel him or pick up on that, it's you crossing his mind as well.
Okay.
Okay. but enjoy the
Alrighty.
connection, but attract something that's available for you in the moment of now. All right, my
Got
dear?
it. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much for calling. God
Bye-bye.
bless you. Bye.
Good night. You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute and go right to commercial. And then when we come back, we're going to go back to the phone lines. We're going to see if we can get Dana in Lake Worth. We're going to go to Pennsylvania. We're going to go to Port St. Lucie. And we've got questions on Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
There's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Is your AC unit just blowing warm air, or has it stopped working completely? Call Phil Thomas AC at 954-434-4576. In business in South Florida, 50 years, family owned and operated. Phil Thomas AC will never sell you an AC unit that you don't need. That's Phil Thomas AC, 954-434-4576.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Listen for Invite Health with Jerry Hickey and Amanda Williams. Weekday mornings at 9. WNN.
Hearing loss is a growing health issue among young adults and older Americans, with the condition today affecting more than 48 million people nationwide. Now is the time to preserve your hearing. That means limiting exposure to loud noises, using ear protection when attending sports events or music concerts, and following the 60-60 rule, which means limiting the use of earbud headphones to 60 minutes at a time and at 60% of the device's maximum volume. Talk to a hearing healthcare provider or your physician and schedule a hearing test. It's also important to discuss hearing loss with your family and seek treatment. Common signs include turning up the volume on the TV or radio to the level that others find too loud, having trouble hearing people on the phone, or difficulty with following conversations in noisy environments. Hearing loss can affect your ability to stay connected to friends and family, contributing to social isolation, lower earnings, depression, dementia, and higher risk of falls. For more information about hearing loss and other ways to improve your health as you age, go to www.hearingloss.org. This has been a public service message from the Hearing Loss Association of America, High Health Innovations, and the station.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. Pyridine has imagined a new reality. created in science to balance your health and energy. Founded in 1975 by NASA physicist Dr. Fred Bell, Pyridine offers a line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and vitamins. Call 623-295-9224. Pyridine's beautiful energetic jewelry rejuvenates the body and transforms energy, reducing stress. Order your life-changing receptor at pyridine.com. That's PYRADYNE.com. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954. Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Darren College, a former NFL Super Bowl champion, signed the most important contract of his life to serve in the Army National Guard.
I've had a lot of military in my family. It's a big part of what my family's done for a long time. I want to go out there and make a difference. I didn't find that working behind a desk, so for me it was a pretty easy decision to make. And then the opportunity to serve my community, serve my country was just icing on the cake.
To learn how to be part of the Army National Guard, log on to nationalguard.com. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, there is a light. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation at 888-565-1470. We've got to go to Facebook. We've got some questions going on Facebook, and then we're going to go right back to the phone lines. We have Flavia Marciano. It's been a really long time. Things have been really frustrating. Will it get better? Will I get better? Will things get better? yes, you are in your personal hurricane right now, Flavia. And I also see here that the next 2 months are going to bring about a shift and a change for you. The angels are making me feel as if you have been dealing with some health issues, some financial issues, and personal issues. So you're getting hit in all the areas of life. And it's the time for you to get ready to make a change. And I actually feel, Flavia, that you may be considering some kind of move or shift in the household because things seem too much for you right now. I'm also aware of some healing that needs to happen in the physical body. I'm not sure where you live, Flavia, but there is a crystal healing bed service that we have at the center. Matter of fact, Calvin Cates of the Crystal Healing Bed will be at our center this coming Friday and Saturday, September 21st and 22nd. You can learn more about that on my Facebook page as an event, or you can learn more about that on the website, the Expedito Enlightenment Center, expediteenlightenment.com. Flavia, things will get better. You've really been going through shifts and changes for the past 3 years, so it's time for you to make this shift for the better. The next 2 months are going to open that up. Angels are going to assist you. You would be another person, Flavia, if you're open, I would suggest that we connect on a personal one-on-one so that you and I can navigate some of the specificities that are going on in your life so that we can answer some of the questions. Thank you so much, Flavia, for reaching out to me and connecting with us on Facebook. I know you follow the feed. I greatly appreciate you're always showing up for the show, and I will send the healing angels to be there with you as well. You know, speaking of healing, Isabel Prado is at the Enlightenment Center. She does energetic reflexology solutions, and she specializes in the hands, and she specializes in the face and the ears for her reflexology. It relieves tension. It works on the facial muscles. It helps with improving lymphatic circulation, and it reduces all the stress, and it helps the body rebalance its energy. If you want to learn more about Isabel, you can reach out to us at the center, Isabel Prado Energetic Reflexology Solutions, and you can call us at the center at 561-682-0954 to schedule your appointment with my student, Isabel Prado, who has a magnificent reflexologist. We also are really excited. I've got a lot of things coming up. You know, when I look at the schedule and how I created it now, it's like, shoot, when do I stop? I don't think I'm going to be stopping for a while. But we have the Writers Conference. If you have inside of you this little voice that says, I want to write a book, but I don't know how to write a book. I want to write a book. I feel like Spirit is making me feel like I've got to write a book, but I don't know how to write a book. How do I get there? Join us at the Metaphysical Chapel of South Florida for the Writers Conference. We're going to be featuring Hay House author Lisa McCourt, Shari Hembry, the author of The Journey of the Lightworker, the marketing relations platform expert Kim Weiss, radio personality me, Sarah Spiritual. Kevin Lee is hosting the event. It's going to be a powerful, jam-packed, informational day. It is only $49. Could you imagine investing $49 in your dream, in your desire, in your wish, and giving yourself the tools that you need to be a successful writer? And in the company of people who have created a success in their industry, this is your opportunity. And if you want to know where the Metaphysical Chapel of South Florida is, then come on down on the 23rd, this Sunday. It's a spiritual survival guide of how to survive in the world and keep yourself protected and connected, and connect with Archangel Michael and govern all of the energy around you and learn how to keep your energy clear in your workplace and your home. I'm going to be at the Metaphysical Chapel of South Florida this Sunday from 2 to 5. And guess what, guys? You can go to the metaphysicalchapelofsouthflorida.com to get your ticket. There's a link on my website, sarahspiritual.com. It's only $20. Like, really? 3 hours with me, and we are going to be together covering important facts about your spirituality and keeping yourself sealed off and navigating life. I am so excited. And did you hear the news? 29th, Archangel Michael Day. We are going to be gathering at the center for a ceremony to raise the roof and shine the light. I hope you join us. It's a free event. And then the following Sunday, we're doing another metaphysical day. We've got all of the greatest of the greats of spiritual services. We've got Reiki, we've got jewelry, we've got angel readings. I'm going to be doing mini sessions. So if you've ever wanted to have a session with me in person, come to the center. And we've got reflexology. What else do we have? We have art. So many wonderful things at our Metaphysical Day. It is October 7th from noon to 5. And it is a fun all-day event. We had so many people there last time. We had so much fun. And it was just a wonderful event. I hope you join us October 7th. Again, visit sarahspiritual.com. And maybe we can put that up on the screen too and show everyone what we're talking about so they've got that as well. So let's see. We've got to go back to the phone lines. I need to go to Bree. And Bree, she's in Pennsylvania. Bree, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, Bree, and how can we assist you tonight? What obstacle, circumstance, condition, what do we need to jump over?
Well, it's only good things, really.
Great.
Yeah. So I have a bunch of I had 3 creative ideas related to my creativity, gifts and talents, along with my purpose and calling, and how do I say this? So,
all right, so hold on. So first thing, photography, art, these are in your creative toolbox, yes?
Writing, yeah.
Okay. Art, photography, writing, this is you?
Yes.
Well, that's so cool.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, it is really cool. And I had a vision yesterday that God, oh my gosh, like he showed me so many cool things. He like gave me a vision of him giving me a camera to me, and it was like an anointed camera. It wasn't just a camera, it was like a spiritual camera. And he showed me that like, because it's anointed. Like, it's not just photography, it's spiritual, and like he's life and he's life giving, and whatever he gives me is prosperous. And he was telling me that like if I continue to pursue this, that I will be prosperous because it's divine and it's anointed.
Well, let me share with you something else too. When it comes to photography, it's capturing God's essence in motion.
I know. It's capturing moments in life, like, and that is all about. I know, girl. I know.
So, you know, I have a dear friend, William King. He's a magnificent photographer. And I remember one day we were on the west coast of Florida, and he was taking pictures. And it was so magnificent to watch him, watch the energy, and then take the picture. That in itself, I could actually see the energy flowing around him. And we got some magnificent pictures of birds, and it was just spectacular. But it was almost like a ballet between him and the energy and the camera. It was amazing. And I guess I've never really watched someone take pictures of nature, but I mean, he'll travel all over the place to, he'll go like walking through swamps and anything just to find a moment in the camera. And it's amazing. And he's been one of my apprentices as well. And for a while, we had this magnificent photo he took of turtles being hatched out of the eggs. And he captured them because he lives in Jupiter, and he captured them running to the ocean. Like, yay, we're free. And they were just running. It was so amazing.
And he captures his energy.
He captures the energy. And that's what you're talking about. And that's why the camera is anointed. Because if you stay in divine flow, and I say this to any of you who are creative, when we're in that divine flow, the universe is going to act through us, and we can capture the essence of God in motion.
Gift ever. It's the coolest gift ever, man. Like, I love it.
It's too cool. It's too cool. So absolutely. And think of all the beautiful pictures you can come when you visit sunny South Florida.
Okay, cool.
She's like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but okay.
I know, I have ideas. No, I have awesome ideas. God gave me download knowledge how to one idea to really fall through and work out. It will really work out. So it's just a matter of divine timing, because there's things going on right now in my life, but I'm waiting on divine time for that to happen. And then another idea with a book in my writing, but I won't get the ideas out. But I don't know how to make that happen. But God will show me the way, and I have an idea.
Well, who knows? Maybe you can come to Fort Lauderdale and spend the afternoon at the Writers' Conference. You never know. Since you're going to be so abundant, the universe may shower you with abundance. You fly in Saturday, take the class on Sunday, and fly back out Monday morning.
That would be cool.
You never know.
And then I met this woman through this life-changing transition.
Yes.
And it's this particular connection, spiritual connection, and it's just crazy how because she's like helping me spiritually, but like there's a particular like divine connection between us.
Right, and honor that, honey. Honor that.
And no, I am. I'm trying. I really am. I've learned, I really am. But I'm not attaching to any outcomes or expectations. That's I had to learn that the hard way. Just go with the flow. And I just want to get any guidance on that, though, because I feel like she's my soulmate. But like I said, I'm not trying to attach. I will not do that ever again. I will never attach not to any outcomes.
Never say never, honey, because that's not a good place to be. That's an expectation too. But I want you to take a breath. Just breath. Okay. You're human. What you're doing is you're drawing forth inspiration and connections that create enthusiasm. And when one is enthusiastic, that is a connection to God. So that's why you're flying on this, as Abraham would say, this high-flying disc. So enjoy the high-flying disc. Okay. And remember to breathe, because I think you just told us your whole life story in about 7 minutes. And I don't think you breathed, but that's okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for connecting with us, Bree, and following us on Facebook. I know you're always there in the feed, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Bye. 888-565-1470. I've got to go to Port St. Lucie. Then we've got to go to Facebook. We've got a lot of places to be here. But let's talk to Maria. And Maria, she's in Port St. Lucie.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Maria. And how can we assist you?
I just wanted to know what Spirit had to say about my future in finances. Because there's been a lot of trembling there.
Yes. But was there a detachment from job or a disruption at work, please?
No, not at all.
Okay. Because I feel like something got disrupted. Yes? Or is there a happening that caused an unexpected expense?
Correct.
Okay. So I feel like we are removed or detached from something in the finances. And what this has done is it's playing up some old fears of another time where you were without. Does that make sense? Because you were okay for a while. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And now things are slipping back down and you're like, oh no, oops, here we go again, right? What I'm seeing here is that there's something coming to you in the next 3 weeks. So that's going to place us closer into the first 10 days of October, somewhere in there. And the way I see that energy is I feel like there's some unexpected money that's going to come to you or an opportunity to earn a little something extra that's going to balance that out. But I'm also feeling that there's some opportunity for work to improve your financial situation on a regular basis. Is that something that you're looking to do to make a shift in work, please?
In the spiritual way, correct.
Okay. Then make the shift. Shift the beliefs, shift the positioning, work through that. The angels, you work with Archangel Michael, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I have the Blessed Mother with you as well. Okay, so you have strong spiritual presence. And then I also see, you know who St. Barbara is, yes?
Yeah, Chango.
Okay. So I see that energy around you. So I see that powerhouse around you. So we know they're not going to let you fall. Well, you have to make the shift within you and change your beliefs. If I spin you back to another lifetime in past lives, which I know you believe in, there was abundance beyond measure in that lifetime. And there's some guilt in the way you handled it. And that's buried deep in the soul. So every time you're faced with a financial challenge, you feel as if you're not worthy or you're going to not do the right thing with the money, and then things start to fall apart, okay? A lot of series of blockages you've had. The past 5 years have been like a roller coaster for you, but we are coming into an up-leveling. I feel as if you go to sleep, you're going to dream a number, you're going to see some money in a dream, something miraculous is going to happen for you. But now we need to up-level how we consistently provide abundance to ourselves. All right, Maria?
Yes, thank you.
All right. How did you hear about the show, Maria?
I've been following you for over 8 years.
Oh, okay. So you called in when we were on the other station, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been following you for many years. You're a blessing. I have never met you personally, but one day we will meet.
I look forward to that, Maria. All right. God bless you, honey. Thank you.
And Ajay.
Ajay. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going right back to the phone lines, going to Facebook. I'm going to pop on Facebook while we're in commercial. I've got to see who's there. I'm going to see what's going on. We've got some questions to answer. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. We are navigating obstacles and turning them into opportunities, golden opportunities, all for you the universe has. Stay with us. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Through the door, do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me.
Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. Are you ready to take your message, share it with the world, and become an author? Join us for a powerful all-day writers' workshop Saturday, October 13th at the Metaphysical Chapel in South Florida. An all-day learning experience on creative writing, editing, publishing, marketing, and getting the most from radio, TV, and social media platforms from experts in their fields. Register at metaphysicalchapel.com. Join Hay House author Lisa McCoy, editing publishing experts Carol and Gary Rosenberg, Sherry Hembry, author of Journey of the Lightworker, marketing relations platform expert Kim Wise, radio personality, media, and promotional expert Sarah Spiritual, and host Reverend Kevin Lee. Make your book a successful reality. Pre-register for only $49 at metaphysicalchapel.com or call 754-300-1428. Go from inspiration to book manifestation. Get your ticket at metaphysicalchapel.com. How much better would your life be with more youthful energy, a clearer mind, optimal blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and enhanced intimacy? Order Pyridine's line of quantum energetic mineral supplements and find out. Call 623-299-9224 to order the Pyrolite mineral supplements, Pyrolite's full-spectrum vitamins, and Sowuchi Herbal Tonic. These three supplements developed by NASA scientist Dr. Fred Bell will make a quantum improvement in your health. Visit Pyridine.com to order yours today. That's Pyradyne.com. Acupuncture is an ancient healing modality offering relief from back pain, arthritis, headaches, and many other disorders. J&K Acupuncture utilizes acupuncture and herbology to heal, restore, and improve your well-being. Call 561-640-3986 to schedule your consultation today. With locations in West Palm Beach Gardens, and Stewart, J&K Acupuncture makes it convenient to relieve your pain and start your journey to wellness. Call 561-640-3986 or visit jandkacupuncture.com. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual Live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and 1100. Oh no, we popped off of 1100 AM in Atlanta. I'm losing track of time here. Thank you, Atlanta, for being with us. I sure hope you popped on over to WWNN and didn't lose the rest of the show. We're going to go right back to Facebook. I've got questions on Facebook. Let's see. We've got Christine Spillane. Any messages for you today? Let's see what we've got going on. You know, Christine, I do see the angels around you. Matter of fact, we've got a lot of angels around you. And I'm also seeing fairies and butterflies. I feel like you're being very drawn to nature. The etheric energy is calling you. The Mother Earth is calling you. I see the butterflies kind of dancing around. I'm feeling this lighthearted energy meant to come to you, Christine. It's almost like there's going to be a sense of I'm free. I'm free like a bird. I'm free like a butterfly. I can fly with the angels. There's this giddiness that's to come to you. So if you've been feeling a little stuck and stagnant and a little uncertain as to what to do next, Christine, these next few weeks are going to open up this very free, lighthearted energy, which is going to be very fascinating and fun for you. So thank you so much, Christine, for your Facebook question. Let's go back to Facebook. Let's see what else we've got going on Facebook. Debbie Romero, I think we did answer Debbie's question. I think we answered her question, not on Facebook, though, but on the phone. But let me see here. We'll just, something tough is coming, not sure what it is. You know what? Embrace yourself, Debbie. When something tough is coming, Debbie Romero, because it's a good question, so I want to address the specific question that you're giving me. I keep hearing, embrace yourself, something tough is coming, not sure what it is. I don't know that we want to look at anything that's coming our way as tough. When life presents us with happenings, and this is something that we all go through, we want to honor self first, because if we don't find the love within self, it is impossible to navigate something around us that makes us feel uncomfortable or out of sorts or is adversarial. So first, we've got to be true to ourselves. So when people tell you to embrace yourself, Debbie Romero, it's to honor self, recognize your truth, be true to yourself, and listen to that inner voice and that inner spirit. And when we don't have an answer, when we say, yes, so I'm listening and I don't hear anything, then be still and trust that the answer will come. Sometimes we're anxious and we push the answer away. Thank you, Debbie Romero, for your Facebook question. Let's take one more Facebook question, then we're going to go right back to the phone lines here. Let's see who we have here. What's going on? All right, well, give me one of the next questions. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see what we've got. Daisy Crespo, any message from Spirit? You know, Daisy Crespo, I believe that we connected with you on our Sunday Fun Day, and what I'm being led to tell you is that patience is important for you right now, Debbie, because Daisy, I feel like you've been navigating problems and just things that have made you feel very uncomfortable. Patience. Things are going to come together. I feel like there was something going on at work that made you uncomfortable. Just trust that the finances and everything is going to stay in place and you're going to be able to navigate this. Thank you, Daisy Crespo, for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 888-565-1470, and we're going to connect with Kelly. And Kelly, she is in West Palm Beach. Kelly, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Kelly. And what's your question for us tonight? How can we assist you?
Well, this is kind of about what you've been talking about last week and the week before with the angels.
Yes.
I've been trying to communicate with mine.
Yes.
And, when I first started, I asked for a sign, I saw a sign. But now I feel like they're just, watching me. And because I've been asking for help, and, with certain things. And I just feel like they're like, is there a way they can ask Spirit? Is there a sign that they can give me? Or is there something I'm missing? Or, is there something they want to tell me that I'm just not getting?
Well, they are talking to you, but in your anxiousness to get it, you're actually pinching it off and not allowing it to come to you. Okay? So I want you to trust that the energy is in place, that they hear you, but the solution is coming because there's something specific that you're looking to navigate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it's making you uncomfortable, so you want to know which way to go. Is that correct?
Yes, I feel like I just think I feel like I'm not able to do it on my own. I need the guidance. I feel lost, so I'm asking them for help, and then it's like, okay, I don't hear anything. So, is there any signs that they're trying to show me that I'm not seeing? Is there anything that they do in particular?
Well, it's a relationship you build with your angels, so you need to work on building that relationship with them. So if you're feeling like I need to hear them and you're not hearing them, then you need to be still, and you need to just not pinpoint how they're going to communicate with you. Just be still so they can give you the solution. You need a solution, yes?
Yeah.
So let them give you the solution. They will talk through a person. A person will say, hey, guess what? This is what I have for you. Or something else will pop up. You'll get something in the mail. Something magical will happen if you allow it to. All right?
Okay, so I've been giving resistance, I guess.
Oh, I love that word. Yes, exactly. Because you made a connection, and now you're like, give me more. I want more. And now you're like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? You're like, you pushed them away. You pushed them away. So now, and it's not like they pull back. It's just that in your anxiousness to make the connection, you're being in your humanness. You're being in your human mind. And your soul is always connected. We're always connected to source. And it's a flow. It's never on or off. It's not like we turn on a switch. Like sometimes people are like, Sarah, how do you get your messages? Like, what do you do to, and I'm like, it's just there. It's like when I open up and I say, I need this information, it's just there. So I built this connection, this dialogue with Spirit where I just know that it's there for me. It's accessible. I don't have to wonder, is there going to be an answer? And people have asked me some pretty interesting questions. And I'm like, if I had to pull it from my head, that is not happening. So I need them to bring it to me, right? So they give it. I take myself out of the picture. That's how I can sit here for 3 hours. I take myself out of the conversation, and whatever flows to me, that's what comes. Because and if anyone's listened to the show for a while, you notice someone asks a question, and it's almost like we could go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, boom, go. In less than 3 seconds, they give me something, and I'm already talking. And when I talk, if those of you watching me on Facebook, I kind of step into the microphone. It's almost like they push me. They go, poof, here it is. This is what you say. So it's a feeling. It's not a happening. It's a feeling. Kelly, you're in West Palm. Yeah. Take my class on the 25th, talking to the angels. And if you can't come to be in the center, you can still video conference in. It makes no difference if you're 5 miles away or 500 miles away. Go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. It's only $25. Take the class. We're going to help answer a lot of these questions for you, okay?
Okay, does Spirit have anything else to tell me? Or is there anything that I kind of missed by asking my question?
No, I think you asked the perfect question. Because the way to not miss much is to always stay centered in source and to say to yourself, I am one with source. I am one with the divine universal flow. I am seamless, essence of God flowing in everything I do. Think about what that feels like. I am the seamless essence of God flowing in everything I do. How could you miss anything then? You can't miss anything.
Okay.
All right, honey? Thank you so much. You're welcome. God bless you.
Okay.
Bye. 888-565-1470. I would love to hear from you all across the nation, and we are welcoming your calls. I've got to go to Boynton Beach. I've got Raquel on the line. Raquel, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing well. So great to connect with you.
Thank you. Great to connect with you. Is this your first time calling into the show, Raquel?
No, I called a few times already and last year, and you have been just great guidance for me.
Great. I'm so happy to be of service.
Yeah, and I have a few questions, sir. Well, and one, I think it can be all.
Yes.
A few changes in career-wise, and I'm just heading to a new chapter, enroll back in school and in the medical field.
I know. I see a lot of expansion with you. A lot of expansion. And I feel as if there's a part of you that's ready for school, but you're not ready for school. You're like, oh, can I do this? But you can do this, okay? So don't let that fear talk to you, all right? This is a year of expansion. And whatever you're doing in school, it's going to take a little time, yes? Is it like 18 months, 2 years to up-level this skill?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. About that much of a time, yes.
That's how I see it. And it's good for you. It's good for you, and you're doing what you were meant to do. And I feel like you hesitated for a couple of years. So now you're feeling like, I got to catch up. I got to do it. 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 Right? I am so excited for you. Okay. So excited because this is a great opportunity for you to increase your financial wellness, to give yourself like a leg up in your professionalism. It also is going to allow you some flexibility, and you're going to meet some new people. It's a powerful time for you. I know it's uncomfortable to be back into the schooling, and sometimes that's a little off-putting, especially when it comes time for tests. But when you go to take your test, just remember to say, I am one with the all-knowing wisdom and seeing eye of God. This way, you're not going to forget anything you read in a book. I'm one with the all-knowing seeing eye of God. When you say that, you open up so many chapters of information of this lifetime and other lifetimes that you can't possibly go wrong.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. That's wonderful. Oh, my goodness. I really feel like I've been putting this off for a very long time, and I do second-guess myself every now and then if, am I really doing the right thing? But it sounds like I am on the right path.
You are on the right path. This is the time for you. This is the time to shine. It is the right choice. And by making this choice, you're choosing a different paradigm for yourself. So that's so important.
That's
all right,
wonderful.
My dear.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you for
God
following
bless.
the show. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're welcoming phone calls at 888-565-1470. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know, yes, indeed, we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been
Are you ready to go on a guided journey and embrace your self-discovery? Visit herquest.net and register for the Vibrational Essence of a Woman retreat in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. On this 5-day transformational retreat, you'll learn to become aware of what you desire and allow it. Shift your thoughts and experience the empowerment of freedom. The retreat dates are October 14 to 18. Visit herquest.net or call 774-634-5298. Start your personal journey with HerQuest founder Jody Hinkle. Buying or selling a home? Do you want a realtor that goes above and beyond? Then call Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty at 561-247-LIST. Your home and family are important. Diane Whittick puts families first by getting the job done from start to finish. Diane offers concierge services to make your real estate experience easy and convenient. Call 561-247-LIST and let Diane Whittick of Bowen Realty put you in your dream home. Visit DianeWhittick.com or call 561-247-5478. Realtor Diane Whittick, putting your family first. How would your life change if you felt good about your body Health and wellness expert Laura Harris has transformed herself and can guide you on your journey of emotional and physical transformation. Call Laura at 518-225-2302 for your free consultation and begin your transformation to a fit, healthy body. Using the latest wellness techniques, healthy lifestyle choices, and exercises, Laura Harris will have you beaming with confidence. For healthy healing breakthroughs, call Laura Harris at 518-225-2302. It's your time to feel and look good.
Looking for leading-edge physical therapy? Call Ray Crowley at 561-276-9643. Crowley Physical Therapy in Delray Beach has 40 years of experience in physical therapy and offers state-of-the-art hyperbaric oxygen treatments to produce astonishing results for adults and children. Ray Crowley's programs treat sports injuries, strokes, traumatic brain injury, and other neurological conditions. Visit raycrowley.com or call Crowley Physical Therapy at 561-276-9643 to schedule your appointment.
Are you ready to take your message, share it with the world, and become an author? Join us for a powerful all-day writer's workshop Saturday, October 13th at the Metaphysical Chapel in South Florida. An all-day learning experience on creative writing, editing, publishing, marketing, and getting the most from radio, TV, and social media platforms from experts in their fields. Register at metaphysicalchapel.com. Join Hay House author Lisa McCourt, editing publishing experts Carol and Gary Rosenberg, Sherry Hembry, author of Journey of the Lightworker, marketing relations platform expert Kim Wise, radio personality, media, and promotional expert Sarah Spiritual, and host Reverend Kevin Lee. Make your book a successful reality. Pre-register for only $49 at metaphysicalchapel.com or call 754-300-1428. Go from inspiration to book manifestation. Get your ticket at metaphysicalchapel.com. Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation at 888-565-1470. If we don't answer your question tonight, then be sure to leave it in the Facebook feed. If I don't get your question in the Facebook feed, keep leaving the questions. You know, in my spare time, whenever that is, I do answer questions, and I have a few questions piling up, so I know that we're going to get to those questions. And so I love connecting with all of you. But I've got to go to a phone call here on our phone lines, and I've got to go to Delray Beach. I am feeling like I need to talk to Jolie in Delray Beach. Jolie, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how can we assist you tonight?
Yes, thanks for taking my call. I wondered what you thought about me moving to New Jersey.
Let's see. Very interesting. The reason why I say it's interesting is that this is the perfect time for you to make a change, because you're closing out a chapter. There's a winding down of a cycle and opening of a new beginning coming in the 2019 time. So if you're feeling this push to make a change, then this is the perfect time between now and June of next year to make such a change. You're kind of over the energy here in sunny South Florida, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
But we're really not looking forward to that little snowflake in the sky coming in Jersey, yes?
No. Oh. Maybe a snowbird would be a good way to do it.
It would be a great way to do it if that's feasible for you. But honor what the soul is telling you. The soul is telling you it's time to change. We can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. And you've been feeling stuck and stagnant for the past 2.5 years or so. So taking us in the mid-2015 to now, we haven't really been feeling like we're flourishing. Is that correct?
You're right.
Yes. So when I shift you, I say Jersey, Connecticut, but I feel like you've got ties to New Jersey. Is that also true?
That's so true. Yes.
Okay. But anywhere in that little tri-state area might do. Sometimes we don't want to be too close to some people. Just close enough to say we're there.
Yeah.
It's your time to really, really enjoy life as well. And I know people come down to Florida to enjoy life and you maybe retire. But for you, it doesn't have the pace that you need. There's not enough for you. And the connections with people is not that soul-felt connection that you were looking for. You've made some connections, but it's not really what you're looking for. Is that correct?
You're right.
Yes. So time for change. Between now, how fast can you pack? If you can get there before the snow, you might be okay. But anyway, between now and June is a great time to make that change. 2019 opens up a 9-year cycle for you, so you'll have a new beginning. So it's a perfect time to set a new paradigm, a new living experience, new friendships, reconnection of old friendships and family. Just remember, we want to live close, but not too close. All right?
Perfect. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. Let's take a question in Facebook, and then we've got to go right back to the phone lines. Let's see who we've got going. Brenda Flores. Her fiancé, Jose, was contacted for a job opportunity. He's considering outside of the job he has now. Is this a good opportunity for him? You know what? Your fiancé, Jose, really does need something different. I'm feeling that his current job, it doesn't really feel like it's fulfilling him. So this might be a great adjunct. I don't see it as a replacement, Brenda Flores. I see Jose's extra activity as something that's a great enhancement, something that gives him a different flavor. It's something to entertain and consider, make sure it's worth the time and the money, and also the effect on personal life. What is it that we want to create in personal life, and we want to make sure that we have enough family quality time. So much to consider in this decision. It's not just about the opportunity. It's about sustaining and maintaining the family connection that we have built. Thank you so much, Brenda, for your Facebook question. Let's take another Facebook question before we go right back to the phone lines. Let's see. I think we did answer a question for Gina Armay already. So let's see. We answered that question. Tabith. Any messages for Tabith Gandamga? Okay, I said it right, I think. Gandaga. I don't know. Tabith, that's the best I can do. I'm sorry. So Tabith, what I'm seeing for you is that there's a very strong spiritual connection happening for you in community. I feel like, Tabith, that you're kind of led to be of assistance to people, that you like to be a messenger or give messages, and you're very much connected to church and family. This is an important time for you to make a difference in community. This difference in community is going to be filling your cup as well as assisting others in being filled. You are meant to be a helper of people at this time in your life. Embrace that, my dear. It's going to bring you much joy and happiness. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Let's go back to the phone lines. Let's go to Angelique. She is in West Palm Beach. Angelique, how are you tonight?
I'm okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Angelique. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I feel like I'm in a bind, and I don't know where to get out.
Okay.
Or where to start.
So we are feeling trapped, is what you're saying? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trapped
because we're trapped because we can't make any moves, is what they tell me. You cannot make a move. We don't have the substance to make the move. We can't make a change for finances and work because that's stuck. So you have no access in and out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing to bring me to, Angelique, is that there is someone that you know that has a connection or can lead you to a connection for a job. I feel like we need to shift work so that we have more abundance so that we can make the changes that we desire. Are you actively looking for work right now?
No, not really.
Okay. There's a change that's coming for you, my dear. Look for something because we need to up-level that finances because we want to make a change. We also are not feeling fulfilled in the personal life. Is that also true? Yes?
True.
Yes. And we don't know how to get ourselves out of that either. Yes?
No.
Yeah. So what is the question regarding this? Ask a question that can give you an answer that will lead you to the guidance because we've recognized that we're stuck and stagnant. We recognize we're not fulfilled in personal relationship. And I say this to you and everyone, it's how you ask your question that allows Spirit to give you the answer that will best assist you.
And I think that's the ultimate problem. Like, I don't even know how to ask the question. I feel like I've been asking the question so incorrectly.
Okay, so you know what? Let's not ask a question then. Let's not look at... so when we feel stuck like this, let's not ask a question about the problem, the circumstance, the condition. What we recognize is this illusionary trap that's not allowing you. Let's have a conversation. Let's look at this, Angelique, and say this. In the moment of now, as we envision life, what would you like to see change? What would you like to see change?
Definitely relationships in my family, just in my household, period. I feel like there's no harmony in the household.
Okay.
And, that's just a major issue for me because if there's no harmony in my household, I really don't expect any outside of my household.
Okay, so I'm also going to now give you this. When there's disharmony around us, then there's disharmony within us. Okay?
Right.
So the outer environment will always reflect aspects of what's going on inside of us. So now take yourself out of the household. I want you to see yourself sitting by a tree, beautiful palm tree. And we want to talk to you. And what inside of you doesn't feel safe or happy? What can we shift in there? Forget the outside chatter. Forget the fact that the household is not in harmony. I mean, I would say this to you or someone having a problem at work, right? So we take ourselves out of the environment. We place ourselves in a separate scene. What would make you happy? We can't control other people's behavior, so that's not going to make you happy.
Right.
What would make you happy?
Clarity. Just clarity.
Okay.
I'm so confused and I'm just in a chaos in my own mind. Emotional. I feel like I'm not attaining emotional relationships, real connections from people from the outside or with me. I'm so lost. I don't know where or what.
And you know what? This is great dialogue we're having. Great dialogue because you represent so many people listening to the show, so many people on the planet. You don't know what to ask because inside of you, you are not feeling like you deserve to have the things that you want. Somewhere inside of you, there's a disconnect. So now, whatever that learned behavior is, in the moment of now, see yourself finding something that makes you happy. Even if it's you swinging on a swing back and forth, being pushed really high and your stomach goes, wee, that feeling.
That's normally what I do.
Okay, normally what you do. Because underneath the I don't know, sweetheart, is the I know. The knowing is always there. It's just that everywhere you turn, what you are aware of is that you are seeing what you don't want. And that's all you see. So how can you know what you want when everywhere you turn is what you don't want? The people you don't want, the behavior you don't want, aspects of yourself that you don't want. So find one thing that you really want and focus on that one thing. Whatever that is. Don't look at it as like it's got to be a solution. We can't find a solution if we're lost. You can't find your location and a destination if we don't have a map. So we need to know what we want. And it could be something simple. It could be, I want to be able to go away for 2 days and just be myself. So see yourself all by yourself. Even though you're surrounded by chaos, you're running out, girl. And we're going to create that energy. Angelique, you are in West Palm. And you can come into the center with me, yes? And we can have a session. And we can talk, and I can guide this a little bit more. But this is a great conversation. So what I say to you at this moment before they wave me off of the show and start playing the music is I say this to you, sweetheart. I know, they're like, get the hook, get her off. I say to you this, honey. Find the joy. Find the moment. Find the energy that makes you happy. And trust that everything is going to fall in perfect alignment. And go find one thing that you want to do, that you like. If it's go get an ice cream cone and not talk to anybody, then go do that. And in that time, I want you to say, I love me. I am worthy. I am powerful. I am courageous. And I have the clarity of the entire universe. I have the clarity and the frequency of divine source God. Therefore, I know exactly what to do, because it is shown to me in such magnificence that I am a light. All right, my dear? Stay with that. I trust I'll see you soon at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. All right? God bless you. Good night. There's a light. No matter where you are, no matter what you're up against, be it an obstacle, a circumstance, a condition, you've got the power inside. You can make the change. You can make the difference in your life and impact and affect all those around you. Love yourself, because you are a gift. I hope to see you at the Metaphysical Chapel of South Florida. See you at my Archangel Michael celebration. Visit my website, sarahspiritual.com. Learn more about what we're doing. We're going to change the world with our light. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Love may hold the answer we are looking for. Love may open up another
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Pull up a chair at the Brooklyn Cafe with Dawn and Freddie S. Weekdays at 1 p.m. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.